Give a man an Atari game and he'll turn into a little boy. But don't worry, he'll be grown up enough to share it.
Have you played Atari today?
Hey everybody, good morning, happy Saturday. What am I saying? It is early and I am not a morning person. Hello, welcome. Let's live stream some video games. Got two more to record today. But the thing about these two games is that they are nostalgia choices. These are the two games in this compilation that I played the hell out of when I was a kid. So therefore, they don't get technically considered for the recommendation series that I'm doing. But I still need some footage for them to talk about it so I can say these don't get considered because nostalgia recommendations are bad. So we're going to play a little bit of elevator action and we're going to play a little bit of kicks. So let's get to the Switch. Hello, Switch. Hello, me. And let's fire up Taito Milestones. Hope everybody's having a blast this Saturday morning. Let me tell you, I love mornings. I am such a morning person. I always look and sound my best first thing in the morning. Full of energy. Full of just the desire to entertain the people. So let's start with elevator action because of the 10 in this, it is the one I'm the most familiar with. I played the shit out of this when I was a kid. I guarantee you I am not going to be any good at it this morning, but let's just make sure that these have not changed. Jump and shoot. Yes, got it. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay, let's do our fancy bullshit. There we go. Load this up with quarters. 9 is all we get. So you're this dude. I believe your name is Otto. And you're looking for the secret documents. And all these other dudes are bad guys. KGB, probably. And you can just shoot them with impunity if you want to. These red doors here are where the plans are. Whoops. Okay. Oh. Okay. I survived. So, not only is this elevator action, it's also escalator action. Just murder dudes. You have unlimited bullets. And basically, once you get the plans, you've just got to get down to the ground floor and get in your sweet car and get the hell out. The first level is not at all difficult. It gets increasingly difficult after. More plans in here. The one thing that always struck me funny about this game, I love the music in this game. It is very memorable to me. It in no way sounds like spy music. You can also control the elevators. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but hey, you're a spy. You probably have a cool spy tool that lets you do that. You can kind of stay in there for a while if you want. On some of these floors, you'll see, yes, the lights are out. On other floors where the lights are on, you saw me earlier, I can hit the light and shoot it out, and then the lights go out. It's fun. Just fun if you want to do that. You don't have to. Obviously, the numbers on the right there are which floor you're on, to let you know how close you are to getting to the end. You do have a jump. which you can use to jump over dudes or bullets, or sometimes these gaps in the elevators, if you want. It's pretty tricky. Loved this game when I was a kid. I don't know why. It just was neat, and I got shot. You start right where you were, which is always nice. Yeah, I got greedy. I kind of like the little clueless doddering these dudes do back and forth, like just kind of looking around like, huh, what's going on? You would think you would be able to jump kick dudes in the face. That is not the case, so don't do that. You can crush them under the elevators. You can also get crushed, so be careful. Get this one. There's my sweet car. Yeah. We win. Now we're just showing off. Then you just go to another building and do it again. The building is different. Usually want to let that dude get a shot off. Knock the lights out. And you can hit the dudes with the lights. If they're standing over a light, you can shoot it out. It's not just a cool effect. It's also tactical. I just think this game, it's incredibly simple. It's really cool. I mean, you kind of know exactly what to do as soon as you start it up, and that's it. I want to say this got some sequels later, including like on the Game Boy, where they made like a whole bunch of crazy levels. There was that time in the Game Boy era where certain games just got sequels, and then for some reason they got 100 new levels. That was a really neat time for old games getting kind of resurrected. I really thought that was cool. I think there's an arcade elevator action too. I don't have any experience with that whatsoever. Maybe if Taito decides that's a milestone at some point, we can check it out. This is the first one of these in this compilation that I would say, yes, you should be proud of this game, Taito. This is part of your legacy, and kudos to you. Come on up here. There will be times that you just have to sit here and wait for an elevator. So it's a life simulator, really. I got greedy. Greedy again. Shouldn't have done it. Tricky. It gets tricky when they realize that you can crouch, because they will also crouch at and shoot at your level. Yeah, I love this game. I'm gonna play maybe once or twice more, just to get some footage. See if I can't crush a guy with the elevator. That's always a good time. That first little moment is like, yeah, I'm cool, look at me, and then it's like Mr. Bean music starts. Okay, wait, maybe I remembered this wrong. Apparently you can jump kick dudes That's okay. Now this takes on a whole new... Okay. I was wrong. I thought you couldn't. But you can. And that's rad. I don't know why I thought that. Okay. Now I'm just gonna jump kick everybody. Get in there. Sometimes the little thing you have to be on to activate the door is a little finicky. It, like, wants it pixel perfect. Haha. I just like that it doesn't, I mean, like, the difficulty of the game is the game. It doesn't do any artificial bullshit. Oh, they got, crushed him. So, there we go. It doesn't do anything like limit your bullets or, you know, just any artificial bullshit. It's just, here's a video game, have fun with it. Shoot dudes, crush them with elevators, get the secret plans. It's fun, fuck these guys. I mean, that's... It's just one of those games I would call it a pure video game. It is just, this is no hot bullshit, just get in there and interact with it and have a good time. That's why it sticks with me, because it's just... It was easy, like when I was 7 or 8 when this came out, it made sense to me. Like as a kid, I was like, oh, I get this, okay. And, you know... I want to say also, like, a lot of these games were featured on Starcade, that game show, which I watched religiously. I love that show. So some of my like seek this out in the arcade experience is probably based on that show. Did worse that time, but I was actively trying to crush guys with an elevator, so... we'll play through this one more time. And we'll move on to kicks. Yeah, I love this game. It's such a blast. I'm really gonna have to research what they've made since then. I would really be interested in, like, how modern the series got. I want to say maybe there was even a PlayStation 2 version of some kind? I might be making that up. I think they hung on to this IP for a while and really tried to make a go at it. I definitely know there's a game called Elevator Action Returns, which is, I want to say, on one of the Game Boys. Haha. I'm just over here jumping. Why don't you get on the elevator? Oh, I wasn't paying it. I was trying to crush that guy with the elevator. Okay. Come here. Such a vicious looking dropkick. I like the way the bullets look. I mean, they don't look like bullets, obviously, but they're neat. Everything about this is neat. I just love this game. Can't believe I forgot that you can jump kick dudes. That's very important. How did I misremember that? I will say using the analog stick on the controller is a little finicky. Doesn't really... the crouch and the... It's not terrifically responsive, I would say. Alright, you know what? One more time. I'm gonna try with the D-pad this time. This was on the NES. I probably played that more than I played the arcade version. Simply because it was a cartridge I had, and of course, you know, I could play it whenever I wanted. You can also ride these elevators, like, if you want. It's not advisable. You shouldn't do that, because you'll get yourself in a real bad situation. And you can't steer the elevator when you're on it, just when you're in it. I swear I'll be over this head cold soon and not talk like an idiot. It's a good power grid they have, where just one light knocks everything out. I want a full orchestral version of this music. Someone's had to have done that by now, some sort of... But you know, like I said, starts you right where you died. You don't have to go through a bunch of dumb shit again. Whack. That dude just got himself killed. There was no reason for that. He just stood under an elevator and died. Another dude just died. Why? Master Spy. Auto. I've caught myself humming this music over the years, just randomly wake up with it in my head and be like, what is that from? Why am I, what is this? And then, oh, elevator action. Yeah, great game. Oh. Executed. Back of the head. So close. Yeah, that's elevator action. Hell of a game. Hell of a game. Let's check the online rankings. Someone cheesed the scoreboard. And then, at least terrorism didn't win this time. Suck it, terrorism. Oh, that's... Okay, so 1, a lot of people are playing elevator action. 2, that's really low. Yeah, I could do better. I could do better than that. He's also... Yeah, people are really good. Elevator action. Alright. That's that game. It's great. Now let's check out the other nostalgia game. Kicks. can draw fast or you can draw slow. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? All right, let's get into some kicks. You're probably gonna look at this and go, what the hell is this? Oh, okay, this is okay, put 99 credits in this. Let's just put 30 in here. Okay, so you're going to look at this and go, what the hell is this? And then you're going to look at it and go, wait a minute, this is that game that reveals anime naked ladies. Yeah, it is, but it was an actual video game before it was that. So this is the original. It's a cool little sort of puzzly kind of game. Not really a puzzle game, but sort of a strategy puzzle. You have to box in enough of the screen to pass whatever the threshold is for the level, and you can't get touched by any of these things. And if you can box that thing in, which is the kicks, you get points. So and it's got a cool noise. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit because it makes cool noises. And so you can draw in these little spaces. You can do it fast and you get some points, or you can do it slow and you get more points. Slow obviously is a big risk, because that thing can come in and get you. But basically, and these things also, fuck these things. See, because like if I just want to do that, you just don't get a lot of points for doing that. But then what you want to do is come down here and just go across like that. Ow, I got hit by sparks. Let's see if I can... Nah, I got kicked. But if you could trap that thing in there, you get points. You're trying to hit that percentage threshold that's up in the corner or the top of the screen, and it tells you exactly like how close you are, which is appreciated. So basically, like on this level, we've got to fill 75% of the screen. This was not always my strategy as a kid. Like, I didn't have strategy, I was just drawing lines because I thought it was neat. But over time, people realized the strategy is make a real thin line straight up, get half the screen filled in immediately, and then just kind of work your way down. These are good arcade noises. That's just that you would hear this, and this is like, I'm in an arcade. It's like just real crazy, threatening noises. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's just good stuff. Uh-oh. I got kicked. Like, no music or anything, but just good, just dumb sounds. This is another game, got a lot of sequels over time. This was very popular. It's a little... You look at it in an arcade for the first time, you're like, I don't necessarily get it. But it doesn't take much explanation to really catch on to what it's doing. So it's one of those, like, at first approach, I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. I've got these two buttons that say fast and slow. What does that mean? What are these things? Do I touch them? Are they ghosts? Do I eat them? You know, and if you hesitate, it starts a fuse at the other end of your line, which will come and eat you. Nope, got kicked. It's neat. It's not like any other arcade game at the time, really, even since. There just weren't games like this. This was, people were just figuring it out. Like, what are games? What are things we can make? Just grungy electronic sounds. It's good. See, like if I stop, that fuse starts, and then it's like, hey, buddy, you need to go. Ah, I got greedy. Made the line too big. See, I reverted back to my old, like, strategy of just, not even strategy, just making boxes. You gotta do the tower technique. Get it up there. Don't get kicked. Like, the second you see it sort of turn in your direction, you gotta move. Scratched my nose, and I died. You can change mid-draw to fast or slow if you need to. I don't think you could change from fast to slow. That would be dumb. But let's try it. Get away from me, Kicks. Okay, so that was slow. Going fast. Yeah, no. Once you commit to fast, you're fast. But this is what I would do when I was a kid. I would just randomly move around. I was like, I'm making boxes. Look at me. And that'll get you killed. But yeah, if you just work your way up to the top and just claim half the screen immediately, then you're in a good position to clear the level quickly. But I've already fucked this up. Sparks are hard to see. It's hard to see the sparks. Get away. See? It stalks you. Kicks is always waiting. Oh shit, what did I do there? Oh, see? The death spiral. You don't want to do that. Get away from me. The thing is, you can't sit around and just like plan what you're gonna do. You have to be constantly drawing lines because the two Sparks things are coming for you. Like you cannot sit here and like, okay, what do I need to do? because they're coming. See, now I'm just trying to get away from those things. I'm not really... There's nothing I can do. Kicked. Get away from me. Get away. Obviously, you get more points if you do the slow line as opposed to the fast one, simply because there's greater skill involved because you're moving slower. Pro tip. I think there's another enemy that shows up at some point. A lot of times there is some pinpoint accuracy on these lines that you've drawn, and it is hard to navigate back up to where you were. I shouldn't have done that. I think this, like, I think Sinistar is the, like, my number one, oh shit, it's the bad guy in a video game thing. Like, when Sinistar's coming for you, holy shit. Like, that is the worst. Second to that might be the kicks, because, mainly because of the sound, not just because of how weird the whatever it is, you know, how fucking trippy it is, but the noise of that thing is just frightening. Go somewhere else, kicks. Get away from me. Because it is Saturday morning and because I'm playing Kicks, I'm now thinking of nothing but the breakfast cereal. Which I have probably not had in 30 years, but that is all that is in my brain right now is Kicks breakfast cereal. Sometimes you just can't go straight up. X won't let you. Fixed. Fixed again. I don't know how this got repurposed into Naked Anime Lady game, but it did. And I guarantee you that's how most people are aware of this game, is because you move the blocks, or you uncover, you know, the picture underneath. It's so weird, like, you know, that's the biopic I want of whoever came along and said, we could take that and turn it into anime titties. That's the real innovation right there. Not the story of the creation of this game, which I'm sure is interesting. This was actually created by the American branch of Taito, which is unusual. But, you know, also just, like, how over time it evolved into that game. There had to have been, like, some sort of copyright infringement lawsuit. I mean, you would think Taito would be like, hey, no. But then you never know the state of these companies over the years. Can't tell you how many times they don't care about old games. Kind of obvious with this release. I mean, I'll just go ahead and say it here. I think it's incredibly amazing that they put out this thing called Taito Milestones, and it doesn't include Space Invaders, which is the Taito milestone. Just decided to go for it. Got super greedy. Go, go, go. Nope. Blew it. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, fuck. What the hell did I do there? So you end up just kind of inching your way up to 75%. You can get that huge chunk done right away. Oh, that was close. Kicks cannot get you unless you're drawing. So that's the one, like, saving grace of this, is that you can sit still and not get kicked, but you will get sparksed. That makes sense. You understood that, right? That makes sense. I mean, every sound in this sounds like an arcade game. Like you walk into an arcade and you hear all of this noise. I think that's one reason why I think it's so endearing, is that it just has cool, iconic sound going on. Did it again. Like I want to change that. I want my email notification to make that sound. That was close. I lucked out there. I did not learn about this like little tower technique until much, much later. Years and years and years later. There were never any pro kicks players in the arcade that I could just hang out and watch. So I never got that sort of strategy tip. I would always just make boxes, try to avoid getting killed. There was no strategy in what I was doing. It was just don't die. Drew New Jersey there. Kicks. I don't trust you, Kicks. Oh! It was so close. I was so close. couple more plays of Kicks. This is a game that can go by real quick. Real quick. Like, you could be dead in a minute. Like, your quarter is done. Especially if you don't know what you're doing. But even if you just have a run of bad luck, you could be dead in a minute and your game is done. So, this wasn't just like a, hey man, let's chill out and play video games. This was, no, you need to be good at this to get, to feel like you got your money's worth at the arcade. And that was the thing, like, if you didn't feel like you knew what you were doing in Kicks, there was no reason to play it, because you weren't gonna, you didn't have an unlimited supply of quarters. In my case, I usually had $1. On a random trip to an arcade, I usually had maybe $1 to fuck around with. So now, if I had $10, would I spend a lot of time playing Kicks? Maybe. If I had $1, would I necessarily have been putting it in Kicks? No. And that's just a value thing. That's just a, I know I can, I can play Spy Hunter, and even though Spy Hunter is kind of a jerk of a game, you know that you're going to get that certain amount of time that no matter what, you're playing Spy Hunter. Kicks is like, I'm either doing well this time around, or nope, this game hates me and I lost in 45 seconds. Not always fun. It's kind of interesting how we perceived value back then for games. How long do I get to play? Whereas now it's like, oh god, how long is that game? Ooh, to the Kicks. I really need to download that noise. I need maybe to make it like a transition sound. God, get away. Get away from me. Now there are 3 sparks. I am playing with fire here. Damn! It was so close. So, hey, cool. Look at me. I'm the big winner. So that's Kicks. It's pretty crazy. I guess let's go check out those leaderboards. See how popular Kicks is. Yeah, see Taito America. That's weird at the time for that. I'll talk more about that in the video. I just always knew this story about Kicks. So let's get out of this and go check out the online rankings. Okay, these two people have glitched it. That person is pretty legit and not great. 506. I think that just shows more the popularity of Kicks than the other games, but I would have liked to have beaten Jif. Can't believe I lost to Jif. So that's Kicks. Like I said, these two games are games that I was well familiar with over time. They are not games that I'm necessarily evaluating for the series that I'm doing because, as I've been saying, nostalgia recommendations are bad. They are not good for newcomers. Me sitting here and saying, oh, you should play Kicks. Like, no. Someone who has never been around a Kicks machine or is from that era, you tell them to play Kicks and they're going to look at you like you're nuts. But those of us who know, Kicks is rad. And Elevator Action is rad. Honestly, Elevator Action so far, obviously, is the best game on this compilation. So, that's it for this morning. I wanted to get that footage captured for those two games. Depending on how things go in the house tonight, I may be back at 9 o'clock to do another game because I really want to crank out this footage and get that series going. So maybe come back at 9 o'clock tonight. If not, I'll be back at 9 o'clock Sunday night. Hopefully both, but either Saturday tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, or Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern, or both. Turn on your notifications. Hopefully I'm not spamming you with those. I honestly don't know what it looks like when they get sent out. I wish I could subscribe to myself so I could see the notification, but anyway, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I hope you have an awesome Saturday afternoon. Go run some errands and do whatever the hell you do. So that's it. We will see you later tonight, tomorrow, whatever.